Hello, and welcome back to the Alan and Aparna's Magical Chocolates YouTube channel. Today, we're not going to be making chocolate, we're going to be making some hard candy. In fact, root beer flavored hard candy. Follow along with me. To start off, we're going to need a pot and a stove. Gotta heat that sugar up. We're going to need something to mold the sugar in. I'm using this silicone mat that I previously used to mold caramels. You'll need a temperature gun or a candy thermometer, but I prefer this one. You'll need your measuring implements, of course. And then what we're going to make the candy out of itself, we're going to use white sugar and plain old store-brand corn syrup. And of course, the secret ingredient, we're going to be using Loran oils today. This is a little sample I bought from Loran. It's just about a teaspoon of their root beer flavoring. So I'm going to measure out my sugar right here. We're going to be using 1 cup of white sugar today. To that, I'm going to be adding 1/4 cup of water, as well as 1/4 cup of the light corn syrup. I have been using dark corn syrup for these candies, which is corn syrup with molasses in it, but I thought that might interfere with the flavor here. We'll see, I might make it again with the dark one. I just happen to have a lot of dark corn syrup around. I'm also going to be using a wooden spoon and a knife today, by the way. The wooden spoon, of course, is my heat-proof implement that I'm going to use to cook my candy. As you see, I started cooking my candy, got the stove on. I've sped this part up quite a bit for you because it's tedious, or you could say it's meditative, one or the other. So you can see I'm checking the temperature there just to make sure it's coming up right. You can see it's starting to steam off that water in there. I'm also going to add some food coloring to these. I didn't really look up how to make a proper root beer color. I just sort of winged it and I mixed all the colors together and it turned out more or less like a purpley brown. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it's more or less a purpley brown. Pretty yummy. Alright, and now I've gotten the candy up to the hard crack stage. That's 300 degrees Fahrenheit. I've taken it off the heat, and now I am adding in my flavor syrup and being sure to mix it in really well. Then, while the candy is still hot and workable, I'm going to pour it into my silicone mold. Next, I'm going to take my knife, and then again, while the candy is still hot, I'm going to scrape across with the back of the knife. Some people use like a large metal ruler for this. I don't happen to have one of those in my kitchen. I need to get one, so I'm just using the back of the knife for right now. And that just scrapes all the excess candy off the edges of the molds into the molds so that there's a cleaner break. I'm taking those into the fridge for, around half an hour or so. And now I've taken them out of the fridge, and we're going to start demolding them, which is a bit of a painstaking process as well. You just got to do it. You just got to pop those guys out of there. It's satisfying, though, I will say. It is a very satisfying process that once you get it all done, then you have a gorgeous bowl full of candy. And here is that bowl of candy. We're going to sample one now. There's no surprises here. It tastes just like those old-time root beer barrels. I didn't have a barrel mold, unfortunately, so we're making do with these cute little squares. Yup, that's root beer. I could go into the depths of analyzing what root beer tastes like, but we all know what root beer tastes like. It tastes like the soda I had last night. It's really delicious, really simple, really easy to make. And I hope that this video inspires you to try and make some candy at home, because it's a lot of fun. That's all for today. Have a beautiful morning, noon, or night whenever you're watching this video. And please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you will be notified every time I make candy. That's all for today, y'all. Have a beautiful day.